Okay, we are watching at the Schumann resonance now. Somehow it seems a little bit odd. I guess it's a tool flow, having those here like in equally spaced. That's a little bit odd. Then we had some high peaks yesterday, today. That's also a little bit strange that we have those. But I was basically trying to talk about this one. Because, first of all, I noticed that there's like more time glitches going on recently. I don't know why. If we go to the beginning, sorry for the flickering. It's my phone. There's not enough processor energy or power for that. But watch that. There's this kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 layers in front of us, and I would interpret those, those violet colors as kind of minus, because if you watch here, blue is still on the plus side. Okay, I don't know what that means, but obviously it somehow seems to be connecting to Earth in a way or another, obviously. But time glitch, like here you see there's like quite something going on. If you go a little bit backwards, there is like energy coming in, and then all of a sudden, pow, it's just gone, Watch the time, 58, 21:18. And if you watch the next frame, that's really hard to do. 21:18. That's not easy. Okay, let's go with that. You see all this purple here? All around here, and here is a little one going out there. It's hard to see, I know, but it's not even on the graph, Here it's blue, outside it's also purple. Does this mean that we have the same magnetics than, like, how to say, outer space? Sorry for that, but it has to be done. It doesn't work better. And if you watch here, I imagine this would be this kind of like lightning, like invisible lightning. Connects to Earth, or to the stratosphere, or whatever, Here, it somehow seems to connect, but on the other side, here we got this little bright one, which is also energy, Connects. Also here probably. That's a 2D model from a 3D thing, so it's a little bit hard somehow to imagine. But watch that. They're like moving. Like flashes. Or thunderstrike. Like, what is it? Lightning. If you go back and forth, You can see them moving. Ooh. You know? And what I was wondering that about those time glitches, and I still have the opinion that here we can see when the Earth gets charged, probably it can get also gets charged on the negative side. But my point is, here's also a glitch. Check. 9:52 to 10:25. Why? Why do I have to make a glitch into the magnetosphere model? I don't know. Why? Like I showed a few times, when I understand, like how I understand this thing, when it gets connected to Earth, that there's energy flowing in, which triggers earthquake, seismic activity, volcanic eruption, and all these kind of things, you know. Also affects our jet streams and all these kind of things. So if they want to hide something, to hide when there's like a peak of energy coming in, is there something about that to make us not see, not being prepared because of not seeing, living in nations, not knowing because there's no information available? If there's information available and you just don't want to grab it, you're ignorant. That's a different thing. 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago, north of Algiers got hit by quakes. Spain got hit earlier. 8 hours ago. News. Let's go to news. There's something about Italy. Stromboli settled down, but we got Etna. There's stuff going on. And wait a minute, I will show you again once this other picture. Here, for example, we got the Thyrrenian Sea, and there's like some other stuff going on there. Mount Etna, Stromboli. And then we have this one. Our lost continent. And Etna and Stromboli are here, just for information. Then we go up here to like through the Po River Delta, you know, where tremors and earthquake can trigger this kind of liquefaction of the ground. Water will come through the ground upwards and makes everything really soft. Buildings will collapse and all this kind of bullshit, you know. And if somebody's wondering why we have those quakes in Croatia, that's the reason. Because there's this bend. And Heraklion Island in Greece. Here we got this really deep, how to say, let's go to Google Maps. I show. But I mean, let's go to Greece here. This one. Too close. I think this has to be kept in close eye because there are like those things which look like volcanoes. Here's also one. So if there's like so much more energy coming in because of Earth weakening magnetic field, and the sun is going to be active much more. So even though if there would be more coming in like as much energy as always came from the sun, the effects will be bigger because our magnetic field is weakening. That's why. And also here, at this point, there's nothing to show where it would connect to the Earth. Like on the plus side, maybe a little bit here. This area here. That's a little bit brighter. But I don't know. Somehow I just see the patterns. But that's somehow fascinating. And I was also thinking, like, if there's this kind of negative energy flowing around on Earth, which connects every now and then, how does this affect humans, human minds, their mindsets? Our head is just, our brain, electromagnetic. It doesn't work without electromagnetics. People are following the Schumann resonance because they know it affects humans. So why shouldn't this be seen also in the magnetosphere? There's some energy coming in. There's some stuff going on at Lake Baikal again. 6 hours ago. And up here, somewhere, Siberian traps. Let's put this away. This one. The Siberian traps. Here. You know. The island. The island. The Siberian traps. They must be here somewhere. Near Lake Baikal. So, I think that's just really interesting. Because as far as I understood, like this area here is really old. Deep from the core rose up magma, which seems to be electronic, like magnetically, what? Yeah, loaded magnetic magma. And we have this pole shift going on, which we can watch here. This one, the Siberian traps are here. Where's this anomaly? That's like, that's the Lake Baikal. And if you go back to here, Lake Baikal is somewhere here, I guess. Funny it's not on the map. But anyway, might just be a coincidence. All this stuff together. But let's see. Stuff going on. And with the our Earth facing coronal hole, we will get just more activity on all sides. Also inside. All this energy will affect everybody. Unconsciously. You won't notice. You won't notice in time, just afterwards, because it's unconscious. That's a fault line which is missing, and there's another one going here. Yeah, probably one day somebody will draw the missing lines. Yeah, but thanks. Bye.